Have you ever just looked over at your dog all passed out in some bizarre, twisted position and just thought, what in the world is going on in that head of theirs? Well, it turns out the way your dog sleeps isn't random at all. Nope, it's actually like a secret language, one that can tell you so much about their personality, how they're feeling, and, you guessed it, how much they trust you. Today, we're going to decode that language.
I mean, of course you have, right? You see their little paws twitching, you hear that muffled bark, and you just can't help but picture them chasing a giant squirrel through a field of tennis balls. And hey, while we might never know for sure what's playing in their little dream theaters, their sleeping position gives us some amazing clues into their world. That's right. Every single little curl, stretch, and twitch tells a story. And by the end of this little explainer, you're going to be able to translate that story and understand your best friend on a completely new level. And that's what we're all about here at Love Dogs. So, let's kick things off with the positions that tap right into their ancient survival instincts. So, a lot of the most common sleeping positions you see are actually throwbacks to their wild ancestors. I'm talking way back. These are the poses that are all about feeling secure, protected, and ready for anything, even when they're in the middle of a deep, deep nap. First up, we've got a total classic that I am positive every single dog owner has seen, the donut. You might even call it the fuzzy bagel. You know the one, when your dog tucks their paws way in and curls up so tight that their head is resting right on their tail. So why the donut? Well, it is all about instinct. This is actually the most common sleeping position for animals out in the wild, and it does two really important things. One, it conserves body heat, which is why you might notice it more when it's chilly out. And two, it protects all their vital organs. But for our pampered pups, it's usually just a sign that they're feeling warm, super cozy, and perfectly comfortable. Okay, next up we have the lion pose. This is when your dog looks kind of like one of those noble statues, you know? They're resting their head right on their paws, they might look totally peaceful, but here's the key difference. Their muscles are still a little bit tense. A dog in the lion pose isn't really in a deep sleep. Think of it more like they're just resting their eyes. Those tense muscles mean they are ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. It's the classic dog version of, I'm just taking a quick break, but I'm totally ready to play the second you are. All right, now for the really fun ones. These next positions are the ones that show your dog feels completely and totally safe, vulnerable, and absolutely trusts you and their home. Honestly, seeing these is a huge compliment to you as their person. And here it is, probably one of the most adorable and, let's be honest, weirdest positions out there, the crazy legs. This is when you walk in and find your dog lying flat on their back, all four paws just sticking straight up to the ceiling, sometimes at the strangest angles. So what on earth does this hilarious position mean? Well, exposing their belly is the ultimate sign of vulnerability and trust. It's basically their way of saying, I know for a fact that nothing bad is going to happen to me here. It's also a fantastic way for them to cool off. Dogs who sleep like this are often super confident and independent. This really helps put it into perspective. Remember the donut pose we talked about? That's all about curling up tight to stay warm. Well, crazy legs is the exact opposite. A dog's belly has much thinner fur, and their paws have sweat glands, so exposing both to the cool air is the fastest way for them to bring their body temperature down. Another super common position for a relaxed pup is the side sleeper. It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. They're just lying on their side, often with their legs stretched straight out. It's a picture of pure, simple peace.
If you often see your dog sleeping like this, go ahead and give yourself a little pat on the back. A side sleeper is a dog that does not have a care in the world. They feel completely comfortable and safe in their surroundings. This is the hallmark of a really affectionate dog that shares a super close bond with its family.
And who doesn't love the cuddle bug? This is when your dog snuggles up right against you, or maybe you see them sleeping back to back with another pet in the house. This heartwarming move actually starts way back in puppyhood. See, when they were tiny puppies, they would all pile up and cuddle with their litter mates to help regulate their body temperature. As they grow up, that same habit becomes a really powerful way to bond. So when your dog cuddles with you, it is an instinctual way of showing they trust you completely and see you as a true member of their pack. Okay, so we've covered dogs that are feeling secure and dogs that are totally chilled out. But what about the dog that's just taking a quick power nap before the next round of fetch? Let's meet the Superman. This is another one that's just hilarious. Your dog is lying flat on their stomach with their front legs stretched way out in front and their back legs stretched all the way behind them, looking just like they're flying through the air. The key thing about the Superman pose is just how efficient it is. From this position, a dog can pop up on its feet in a split second. This is definitely a napping position, not for a deep sleep. So if you see your dog doing this, it's a huge clue that they are ready to play. The second they wake up, they are ready for action. Now, before they even settle into one of these famous positions, you might notice some interesting little rituals. And nope, they're not random. They are ancient behaviors that have been passed down through generations of dogs.
Ever wonder why your dog walks in a circle 3 or 4 times before finally lying down? Well, it's an ancient instinct. Their wild ancestors would circle an area to trample down tall grass and check for any snakes or pests. They might also do a little digging motion to create a den that was warmer in the winter or cooler in the summer. It's all about making that spot just perfect.
And what about when you find them snoozing on that pile of laundry you were about to fold? Oh, this is one of the simplest and sweetest signs of affection. Your clothes have your scent all over them, and by sleeping on them, your dog is literally wrapping themselves in your presence. They just want to feel as close to you as possible.
So let's pull this all together with a quick little cheat sheet. If you see the donut, you're thinking safe and staying warm. Crazy legs? That's all about being totally relaxed and confident. The side sleeper is comfortable and trusting. The Superman is your energetic pup ready to play, and of course, the cuddle bug is all about bonding and pure love. You now have this amazing little window into your dog's inner world. So tonight, when you see your furry friend dozing off, take a closer look. What kind of story are they telling you? We hope this helps you feel even more connected to your four-legged family member. For more ways to decode your dog's behavior and personality, make sure you subscribe to Love Dogs, because at the end of the day, the more we understand them, the better we can love them. Thanks for watching.